All right, we gotta start off with some really sad news. Couple deaths. The Dynamite Kid, he passed away recently on his birthday, which was that's a shocker within itself. Um, I've seen a couple British Bulldogs matches. Of course, they were former tag team champions in WWF at the time. But Dynamite Kid, really, his matches with the Tiger Mask over in Japan in the early '80s. Those were I was watching one of them yesterday. I think it was from July 23rd of 1982. It was it's stuff I've seen before, but it was so crisp and clean and hard offense. I loved everything about it. I mean, Dynamite Kid, he influenced Jericho, Benoit. You could really see it in Benoit's work. He influenced a lot of guys. But what are your thoughts on the death of the Dynamite Kid?
That's very sad, to be honest. I'm not gonna. I mean, it's not a surprise, to be honest. He's been in a wheelchair for a very long time.
Yes.
It's a tale of two stories. You can try to look at the positive way or the negative way. Dynamite Kid, very influential, as you said, has influenced wrestlers. Since the mid '80s, since whenever he started wrestling, very influential. The feud he had with Tiger Mask, just when VHSs were coming into fruition and people were tape trading. It was like the thing that you needed to get back
Yeah.
in the day. But then also that hard hitting style that he had also is what kind of crippled his career. He had injuries. He's been in a wheelchair since he's been like 40. It's terrible. He had a rep backstage. Wasn't the greatest guy in the
Yeah.
world. He would rib people all the time, and so I think it's interesting, especially a time like this where you can reflect. And I'm not the biggest Dynamite Kid person in the world. I know exactly what he's done to the business, but I don't know the ins and outs of his career. So it's fun listening to all these different people talk about it and kind of learning new things.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's you can take it whichever way you want how to remember the Dynamite Kid. He's a very interesting figure.
Yes. I got some career highlights for him, so let's get into it. He debuts December 24th of 1975. He retires October 10th of 1996. He held the NWA International Junior Heavyweight Championship once, the WWF Junior Heavyweight Championship once when that was under the New Japan Pro Wrestling banner. He was a WWF Tag Team Champion once with the British Bulldog, of course, the famed British Bulldogs. Pro Wrestling Illustrated ranked him as number 5 out of 100 best tag teams in the PWI years with Davey Boy Smith in 2003. And PWI ranked him number 41 of the top 500 singles wrestlers in PWI years in 2003. He was born December 5th, 1958, and he died December 5th, 2018, at the age of 60. RIP to Dynamite Kid. You influenced a lot of guys in the business today. We respect you, and rest in peace. Alright, moving on from that, we have